Hello there, Earth signs. I hope you're doing wonderful. Thank you for joining me for another group session. And for all of my new subscribers and new followers, thank you so much for joining me for these group sessions. And please understand, if you haven't been to one of my group sessions, not all messages are going to resonate, and that is totally fine. If you need a private session, please don't forget to check me out at my website, kellyfergusonreadings.com. And if you like these messages, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, friends, it's everybody's favorite time. Everybody's favorite time. It's love check-in time. That's right. Cool. So we're going to pull some romance angel cards, and we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to look at what is going on for all of you Earth signs in a relationship. We're going to look at what is going on with your partner, and we're also going to pull some cards to see for all you single Earth people what is coming down the line for you. Now, I already had your first card come out. You deserve love. Of course you do. Look at that. And what it says here is you are lovable. I really feel that you are starting to stand up for yourself and discern and pick and choose about the energies that you want to be connected with in your relationship, okay? All our Earth signs who are in a relationship right now, here's where we start. All right, these ones all flipped, so let's start from here. So there's a lot of changes coming up for a lot of people in relationships, or a lot of people looking at the stuff that needs to be looked at so that we either re-solidify our relationships or come to terms with what everybody wants, okay? So for you in your past with this relationship, Earth signs, your past is Knight of Wands. So what this feels like is when you first connected with this person way back when, you weren't necessarily all gung-ho about it, either because you weren't sure about this person, you're trying to connect and understand what this person's all about. This tells me that you were taking things slow and steady and taking it easy to collect information and not jump into anything too quickly, which is always a wise thing to do. And it looks like your person was kind of doing the same thing as well with the Four of Pentacles here. Now, the Four of Pentacles can sometimes be like, you know, a defensive card or somebody who's really protecting themselves. Perhaps this person comes by it honestly and were in a relationship before where they had to protect themselves, or they were being used financially, or whatever the case is. But it looks like this person wants to make sure that anything that they move forward into is going to be stable and reliable and all of that stuff. Okay, so again, you very well, that person might have been hesitant as well and not jumping in, which also shows why we have the Emperor in reverse between the two of you in the past, okay? Even though you guys have, you know, maybe in your own independent rights been able to be the, I don't know, master of your domain and all that kind of stuff, what this is telling me is that you didn't feel confident at the beginning of this relationship and you felt a little bit out of your own power, all right? Okay, but I also feel, I hear relinquishing control, because I also feel that even though some of you guys were like, you know, a little bit unsure about moving forward, I also feel that you're still willing to give things a shot, okay? But for you, Earth signs right now, you've got the Page of Cups in reverse, so I'm not sure if you're not feeling this anymore, or if you're wondering, like, what's going on with this other person? Are they still sending me mixed signals? Why is this really not feeling the way it should feel, okay? So this is really making me feel that you are currently unsure about the future of this relationship and where you are sitting in it, and whether you want to be a part of it as per your choice, okay? Not in terms of you sitting here and begging to be in a relationship. This tells me that you're seeing, maybe it's a good thing I didn't jump in, okay? The other person's energy as well, Hangman energy. So this person feels possibly, you know, right? They're kind of defensive in the beginning. This person may not be in a position to create a relationship, possibly not in the way that you are. And I do think that there's other stuff going on behind the scenes as well, because in the heart of this spread and between you guys currently is the Star in reverse, okay? This is the healing card. This is the following your heart card. And so what this is telling me is a couple of things, and this isn't going to necessarily be for everyone, but for some of you, this means you know that something's felt not quite quite right about this from the beginning, and so you're not moving forward, right? Like this isn't making you go like, oh yeah, this is for me. So you're holding up. What this also means for some of you is that there's still some healing work that needs to be done out of relationships, which is possibly why some of you came to the table hesitant, whether that means you're not connecting to the energy fully of the person that you're looking at, or whether that means you still have some time to heal from past relationships. And this is a huge trend right now, okay? It's a huge trend that a lot of people are looking at what they have on their plates right now and deciding, is this still for me, or do I need to make changes in my life? This is happening all over the board, whether it's relationship, whether it's career, whether it's finances. COVID and everything like that has really allowed people to go inwards and reflect about what it is that they have on their plates and what are the things that they want. Some people are moving forward to make these positive changes in their life. Some people are going to stick to their old patterns and old belief systems, okay? So let's take a little closer look at your person just on their side to see what is going on with them. Earth signs, please. Their person. Oh, damn. There's the Eight of Cups right there about walking away. Eek. Boom. There's your 3 cards. Earth signs, they are focused on themselves. They are focused on making sure that they get their career in place and all that kind of stuff, because I've got the Hierophant in reverse. So this is the priest, maybe not looking for a committed relationship or anything like that right now, not because of you, but because they legitimately are busy. They've got stuff on their side. They're trying to figure out their career. They're trying to figure out where the money's going. They're trying to create stability for themselves as an individual. This was going on with them before you walked in the scene. Okay, so this isn't saying you're not being fair to them. This is them saying, I'm trying to get things stable in my life. And they've also got the 5 of Pentacles. See that? 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. This is the heaven helps those who help themselves type card, okay? So this individual really is trying to make sure that they get their life in order and get their ducks in a row. And this is the priority for them at this time. And because there were some things that were uncertain, they felt uncertain about the relationship in the beginning, they haven't sunk themselves into that totally. They've been focusing on themselves, and there really isn't anything wrong with that, especially if the love thing isn't kicking off into high gear. Sorry, your signs. Now, your future in this relationship, Earth signs. I've got the Hermit in reverse. This tells me that if you haven't already, that you are more than likely going to start speaking your truth. Now, whether that means you've decided this relationship isn't for you, which will be on that far end of the swing there, or you could also be open to having an open heart-to-heart conversation with your person and saying, hey, you know, I feel good with you, I like this, but I'm not sure about this, okay? So it's kind of like laying out all your cards on the table because you have been thinking about this for some time, and I think it's time to be open and honest with that person, okay? Their card in the future is the Strength card in reverse. So this tells me, for this person, please. I just heard I don't want to do this anymore. And I feel that it's about a struggle, because if you look at this card, we have a maiden holding open the jaws of a lion, okay? And it's in reverse. Sometimes this can be the willpower card, like I will my way through a situation. But this one comes in reverse, which really makes me feel like, you know what? I've been defensive from the beginning. I can't give all of myself right now. Maybe I shouldn't extend my energy here, okay? Energy in between you guys, though, is the High Priestess. So everybody on each side of the plate or on each side of the table knows what it is that they got going on their side. Perhaps they haven't let the other person in on what their thoughts and feelings are. So I really do think, Earth signs, that it's time for you guys to lay your cards out on the table, have this discussion, and decide, are we going together in the future or are we not? And if you are moving forward together in the future, it's time to look at what are the ground rules, what do I need, what do you need, and how do we be successful together, okay? Because you do deserve love. 3 cards, please, to represent the love energies, new love energies coming in for our single Earth friends. 3 cards, please. Earth signs, single Earth signs. What energies are coming in for them with regards to love? Here. Oh. All right. Okay. So, Earth signs, I do feel that as you move, okay. So this person, there is going to be a new person coming forward. Whether or not they are in a good place or not is something different as well, okay? They're seeing a big trend. Everybody is shifting and kind of trying to figure out what they want, okay? So what this means is sometimes we have people out there who are shopping for relationships, but they're not in a good place for it. So you have to be on your toes, okay? And that's not to say that these people are bad people. When we want to feel love and acceptance, we reach out for it, whether or not we're in a good place or fully healed or not. So friends, don't throw shade on anybody who is looking for love, because we are all looking for love, right? So, but what this person's got going on is the Nine of Wands. So there is defensiveness here. There is repeated patterns of somebody getting hurt and therefore being distrustful, okay? I've also got the Ten of Pentacles, which could mean for this individual that either, maybe they're well off, maybe they're great in terms of their professional and their financial life, but maybe they're not so comfortable in their romantic life and not sure about how to take things forward, okay? And then I also have the Tower. Crash, boom, bang. All right, so this person might have a lot of their life figured out, but there are some things that are not figured out. The Tower usually represents sudden and dramatic events that just show up out of nowhere. All right, so considering this person is already once bitten, twice shy, and comes to the table with a little bit of hurt, you might be well advised to take it easy, just like you did in the last relationship. And because when you take things step by step, you get a firm view of how things are as you move along, instead of jumping into something with both feet and then looking around and going, oh man, I didn't see this coming, okay? So slow and steady really does win the race when it comes to love type stuff, okay? Let me just pull a card on this Tower, see what that's all about. Tower, please. Tower, please. What's going on with this Tower? The Magician. All right. So this person that you might be dealing with knows what they're doing, okay? Or at least they are committed to making sure that they look out for number one first before they look out for the partner that they're in. This person possibly has been duped in the past. And what else do you need to know about this person? I just got drama like this, okay? Some people do thrive off of drama. Some people do like to be, the victim in a story and then, share their dirty laundry with all sorts of people, okay? So if this is starting to sound like somebody that introduces themselves to you where everything looks all wonderful, but there's like all sorts of stuff behind the scenes of this person duped me and I was treated wrong by this person, etc. Just be aware that it may not be all one-sided, that this person may not be eyes wide open in terms of how they are contributing to these relationships and the success or downfall of them, okay? A lot of messages coming out. Yeah, but I got the Lovers that just turned up as well, okay? This person might be a person who, some people get into relationships quickly because it feels good and they fall in love quickly and then they fall out of love just as quickly, okay? So, easy does it, Earth signs. Easy does it. Earth signs, I hope that this message made sense for you and that it helps give you some direction on your way and that it allows you to remember that you are in fact lovable, but you have to be the person who decides what that love looks like, and you are the person who stands in front of yourself as to say, this is what I want for myself. So don't forget to put up boundaries and guidelines in your relationship for yourself so that you know that you are walking in the waters to get what you want, okay? Just because it doesn't work for someone else doesn't mean you have to make it work their way. What is most important is that you are happy with you, okay? And look, there's the sun. Be happy with you first, Earth signs. I hope this message helped you out. If it did, please give me a like, share, and a subscribe, and I hope to see you next week for your next reading. Thank you, Earth signs.